So still here at Randy's place. This time this is a fan art of Cyclops, and it's the same as the commissioner for the Magneto, as you can see at the side there. But this time it seems like I'm starting to really like this piece, and then it somehow has a very good feel to it. It has more details, I would say, in the base. And it has also for me a better skin tone, so stay tuned, keep watching. So if you like the video, click the thumbs up and share it with everyone, and if you like weekly pop culture videos, subscribe to my channel, The Ancient's Place. So let's go to the details for this one. I cannot completely turn it because it has with the Magneto at the side, but nonetheless you can see the details in this one. The base itself, it has more metallic components in it, or let's say metallic artifacts. It has different somehow like rivets. It still has the X-Men logo here, as you can see, and I do like it because unlike the Magneto, it has some other parts that are like going out from the base itself. The Magneto is somehow like really simple round base, but this one, it has different, let's say shape, and it has again better, I would say, metallic parts or artifacts in it. So really good stuff. I really like this one. And when we tried to assemble this, it's also at first it was quite difficult, but when you get the correct angle of that, it's quite easy to assemble this one, and it's just one piece and the head. So again, it's very easy. The details of this again has very good ones. There are some stitching in the boots. The boots for this one, I guess it's even better than the Magneto. The color itself, I guess I like also the shadows and highlights in the boots compared to the Magneto. The Magneto is like quite clean. This one has a very good shadows and highlights because I guess the color, which is the yellow one. Going up further, it still has those very nice separation of the suit. You can see there the texture is still there. There's very good creases at the back of his butt basically, and the belt is really nice. It has a very good details in it, and also I would say, compared to the Magneto one. So very good stuff, and it also somehow has a very nice details on his suit, especially like, I do not know what is this called, but it's like the belt itself, really nicely done. Going up further, I also do like the pose. So the pose is really good. I do think I still prefer the XM1. The XM1 looks really good. It's somehow simple, but it has a very good impact to the pose. This one, it gives more dynamic, but somehow it just doesn't connect too much. It does look good, but I'm not that fan of it. But nonetheless, I like the pose that he's here. Somehow I think he might be that bulky, but again, it depends on what you want on the piece. But this one is really good. It has how would say 4 head sculpts. So this is one, and there's also the one that is shouting. So you do have to be very careful because this one falls off. So do be careful of that one. It's just with magnet, so you have to be careful if the magnet is very strong or not that strong. This also lights up. So actually this one now is lighting up, and this one I guess is also lighted up. Let me see. So this one is lighted up as well. And then there's also other head sculpts. I'm not gonna let me try. So there's actually this as well. Then there's also another one, but nonetheless it actually looks really good. The head sculpt is even better for me in terms of skin tone compared to the Magneto. So as you can see, it has a really good presence as well, and I'm really liking it, the two of them going together. So it looks really amazing. I guess the Cyclops has more impact because of the colors. It really pops out also considering his base and also his pose. Now I'm really thinking that this is for me even better compared to the Magneto, and this is also more cleaner, I guess, in terms, because the Magneto, there's some seam here, but this one is much more cleaner in terms of quality. So really good stuff. Also really great fan art, Cyclops. So now for the ratings for this piece. Quality for the paint, it actually has very good quality. I really like it. Skin tone is also quite good, so I'm giving this a 4.5 for paint quality. Color scheme, I like this one. It really pops out in your collection. The blue and the gold yellow looks really good together. The same thing as a Magneto, and it also contrasts to the base, so that makes it really good. So I'm giving this a color for 5 out of 5. Weathering, I don't see weathering in the piece itself. I really do wish there were more weathering, like at least at the boots. So that's why I'm only giving this 4.0, since it does not also look too clean. So that's why I'm giving it a 4.0. Shadows and highlights, this actually has a better shadows and highlights compared to the Magneto. Even in the musculature and the muscles, in between muscles, it looks good. And also in the, I guess in the boots itself, maybe I guess with the color itself, there's really nice gradient feel, or let's say look, going to the lines. So I'm giving the shadows and highlights a 4.5, and that is including also the skin tone, because the skin tone is actually better again compared to the Magneto. For the sculpt wise, quality is really good, the same thing as Magneto. Giving it a 5.0. Texture, the same thing, really amazing. I'm also giving it a 5.0. Weight and size, this is a bit lighter, so I wouldn't expect this to be very heavy as well. I do wish that it's considering the base, it's a bit lighter as well. But nonetheless, I don't want my statues also to be that heavy, so I'm giving this weight and size for 4.0. The same, I guess, again in terms of sculpt, mostly the same as with the Magneto. Details and complexity, there's one nitpick for me actually. I saw that his belt here, I do not know if this is called a belt, it's somehow pressed to his skin or into his body. I guess that would have been better if it's really like protruding, like somehow separated from the body itself. But it seems like it went into to his body, and this is very clear all throughout the body, even at the back. But worst is in front of him. So I know I couldn't remember in the cartoons or in the animated series if this was like really like a belt, but I know it's not really part of his suit, like really part of his suit. So this one is more of a nitpick. You wouldn't really see this, or let's say get annoyed by it, because again it still looks good. But that is a very big detail that for me it would have been better if it's like really nicely done. So I'm giving details and complexity, since it has also very good details, especially also in the base, which I really like. I'm giving it a 4.0 out of 5. So concept wise, for the design, I really like the concept. It's very simple, very minimalist in a sense, but it also has a very good detail, so I like it. So I'm giving the concept as 4.5, including those, it has switch outs, it has mixed media, it has light up features, it has I would say good dynamic pose. So I really like that one. That's why the concept is 4.5 for me. Displayability is very easy for me to display for this piece. You can just pose it like this. This part here might not mean that much because it's protruding in front, so you can easily pose this. You just need to find a taller piece to put him beside with. So I'm giving the displayability, actually considering the dynamic pose, as a 5.0. And assembly, it's quite easy. Again, it's not the easiest, but it's quite easy. It's just putting in the peg and then that's it, and only the head. So I really like those kind of stages that are like that one. So I'm giving assembly as a 4.5. And also switch out and mixed media, this is way better for me. with regards to mix switch outs, because I like the head sculpts because it has a better skin tone, and it also has a light up feature, but the light up feature is not that bright, to be honest. Maybe at the evening, but I was expecting it to be really bright. But nonetheless, it has a very good feature. I'm always a sucker for a light up feature, so I'm giving switch outs and mixed media as a 4.5. So this is Cyclops fan art. Really, again, amazing stuff. Really good details. I think it's been sold out. I'm not sure if some are flipping it or some are selling it at a good price. Just try to wait for it. For sure, there's a lot of Cyclops out there, but this one so far, I would say in par with the XM one. Really looks good. I really like it as well. So this is again Cyclops fan art. Really good stuff.